What's going on, everybody? You see a Jaguar back with GenJag.com, and it was a big day today for the Jaguars. We had the state of the franchise, the uniform unveil, and later on tonight we have the schedule reveal. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about the new uniforms. Later on tonight, I'll drop a video about the schedule, and then tomorrow I will release a video kind of recapping the state of the franchise for you guys. So, without further ado, the Jaguars got some new uniforms. They look pretty fresh, so let's go ahead and talk about it. So to give you guys my thoughts on the uniforms, I really like them. They're really clean. They're very bold. I like how they didn't try to do too much like we did with our most recent set of uniforms. But before I kind of go through and talk about them individually, I just want to air some grievances real quick, because there were two things that I was really wanting out of the new uniforms. First of all, I wanted to get rid of the ugly two-tone helmets, which we did. You know, the two-tone helmets, like I said earlier, they were trying too much with it. You know, I went from a matte black to all of a sudden going into a glossy gold. You know, just two different tones of colors and just two different colors in general. So I just thought that was really ugly. And my second thing I really wanted out of the uniforms were for us to go back to a teal home uniform. But we did not do that, and I really thought this offseason all signs were pointing to us going back to teal uniforms. You know, when Shad Khan kind of discussed the uniform change, he said, you know, teal really resonates with the fans. You know, Tom Coughlin had a big part in the whole uniform switch up, and he was the reason why we were wearing teal a couple of the games last season. But now the uniforms are black again. You know, we had the teal uniforms, but we're only going to be wearing them 3 out of 16 of the games, which I just don't like, man. I just think that we need to be wearing black. We don't need to be wearing black. We need to switch to teal. But, you know, this teal is unique to our team. No other NFL team has teal. I mean, you have teams that are similar, like the Carolina Panthers have kind of a light blue. The Dolphins have an aqua color, but the Jaguars are unique to the color teal. You know, the Jaguars are pushing this whole slogan with the uniforms, you know, bring back tradition. You know, the forever teal from last year. And I just feel like I went to the barber shop and asked for a high top fade, and I came out with a stupid looking faux hawk. I mean, it's just annoying. I wish we would have had the teal uniforms, but whatever. The black uniforms are still pretty fresh. Now, first of all, I do love the helmets. I mean, they're much like our old helmets with the same kind of, you know, glossy black. It's got the Jaguar logo on it, about the same size, but of course we haven't updated logo since then. And one thing that's cool about it, you know, they got the black helmet, black face mask, but they also have like a teal Jacks on the top of the lid. They've got a teal Jaguars in the back, and then a teal, you know, the number on the back. I think that just looks so cool. You know, I just thought the two-tone helmets were awful, and then just go back to all black. I didn't care if it was matte. I didn't care if it was freaking, you know, glossy like it is now. Yeah, I didn't even care if they were gold. Just get rid of the two-tone. I just think the black looks super clean with our new uniforms. Now, I know a lot of Jaguar fans don't really like the uniforms because they are really basic, but you know, this is just going back to a standard look. You know, I like it. Just looks really. Like I said, it looks really bold. I mean, if you kind of look at the number scheme, last year our numbers kind of had like an outline where it was like a teal and gold on the outside, but now they got rid of that, so now it's just a solid number. You know, like I said, it's bold. They got the Jaguar up on the over the heart on the chest. It's not the patch like it used to be. It's just the actual Jaguar logo. Which is pretty cool. They have this little teal stripes here and like around the kind of sleeves, and that's kind of it. You know, it's just, you know, like I said last year, you know, we had gold stripes, we had teal stripes, we had like we had teal arms. It just there was just too much going on, and you know, I like the clean look of it. I like the numbers. I like, you know, and I like the fact that we're going to be wearing like potentially teal pants with it. That's all really cool. Now, if you look at the away jerseys are the thing that are probably most scrutinized, but I personally love the white uniforms. I mean, a lot of people say it resembles the practice uniforms, but guess what? I bought a practice uniform last year because I think it looks so cool. I mean, it's of course not super detailed and like got a lot of stuff going on. You know, you had the white one back there, and I thought the white ones looked pretty good last year. But you know, instead of going with teal numbers, they got the they got the black numbers. There's not really much. The teal pretty much goes down to kind of the socks and the shoes, but. Like I said, there's no outline on the numbers. This is got a clean white and black look, and I'm excited to kind of see what the players look like wearing these, as we only really seen like mannequins and kind of graphic designs of the players in them. Now I'm interested to see if we wear actually teal pants with the white uniforms. I mean, it's kind of cool to see how that looks. I don't know how good it will look just because the numbers are black, and I don't know how contrasting that will be. And plus, the only really teal that the Jaguars have on the white uniforms is the teal Nike sign, but there's not a whole mix of teal and like gold going on with it. The Jaguars uniforms now, it's just basically teal, black, and white. And, I like the simplicity of that. Now the Jaguars also introduced some teal uniforms. Now you're technically only allowed to wear like an alternate color on 2 out of the 16 games. However, Color Rush is different to where you're allowed to start wearing whatever kind of jersey you want on the Color Rush. So 3 out of our 16 games you're going to be wearing the teal, so these will most likely be brought along like with primetime games sort of thing. But just in my opinion, man, I wanted us to wear teal home and then bring out the all black during like our primetime games, like we kind of used to do, where we were decked out in black. When it's dark out, it was just a kind of cool like midnight kind of look, and I just thought that was cool. But I'll stop complaining about the whole teal thing. I just like the color blue. Teal is kind of blue, so maybe I'm just kind of biased toward that. So yeah, the Jaguars unveil some new uniforms. Next week at the draft party is the first time you'll actually be able to see players wearing them. Like I said, I do like them. I just thought our old uniforms were like terrible. I mean, if you look at them, there's so much going on. You got the black, you got the teal shoulders, you got the gold going on. You had the like gold and teal kind of outlines around the numbers. You had the weird like offset black kind of like look on it. I just didn't like it. And plus, you put the black and gold helmets on top of that with the fade. Like, it just didn't look good. I love the helmets now. The uniforms right now look good. I like them all more than the old ones, but the best ones probably in history were probably the teal ones with the Jaguar on the side. I thought those were really cool. So, I'm excited to kind of see what the players look like wearing them. But, those are my kind of thoughts on it. I like the boldness. I love the kind of number scheme. It'll be interesting to kind of see what the jerseys look like on the fans, just because, there's really not much going on in it. I mean, it just looks like I don't know. It'll just, I think the players will look better on the field with it than really the jerseys will sell in the different stores. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the uniforms. I know it wasn't very well received by a lot of people, but I do happen to like them. Besides the fact that teal is not our primary uniform, but whatever. So yeah, this is UC at Jaguar with GenJag.com, and I am out.
If you rep my city, holla, Duval.